Ladies and gentlemen, Direct Sale Nation presents Chantel Schultz. Get the latest information on direct sale companies, products, business building strategies, and opportunities. We support the guys and gals next door because we are the guys and gals next door. Join us at directsalenation.com to find and list a business and sign up for our newsletter. And now your host, Chantel Schultz.
Well, we're here today with Laurie Hayes, and she is a senior manager and independent distributor with Send Out Cards. How are you today?
I'm fine, Chantel. Thank you for having me here today.
Of course. Well, can you tell us all a little bit about yourself and how you came to be a part of the direct sale community?
Well, first and foremost, I'm a certified professional life strategy and a business executive coach. And part of what I used to do while working with clients was revolved around relationship building, empowerment, the thoughts, in your mind that create your beliefs and your actions. And a colleague of mine just introduced me to a tool that would facilitate my work in coaching. It was something I was doing manually anyway. So when it was referred to me, that's how, I started investigating, and then I got involved with it. That's where it started.
Excellent. So how did you go about choosing Send Out Cards as your company of choice?
I had received a call from a colleague of mine from Calgary. She too was a coach, and she knew that I sent cards as part of my practice with my clients. I've sent cards my whole life, whether it be family or friends. It's just something I do. And I was doing it manually for my clients because most of my clients were in different countries around the world. We never met face-to-face. Everything was done over Skype or over a telephone. And by using cards and mailing them to them, it would just create a more tangible, real feeling that made the relationship stronger.
Right.
So
well, it's
when
always
she introduced
nice
me, oops, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, it's always nice to actually get something nice in the mail, besides
It
a
is.
bill or something.
And when I looked at the product online, she had given me the website and I went to explore it. I found that as a business person, it just made my life a lot easier. I could send still a real card. It would still be printed. It could be in my own handwriting, but I could do it in about a minute, and then the company would send it for me, and it was costing me less than $1.50. So it really saved me a lot of time and a lot of money. At the same time, it allowed me now to get even a little more fun and more personal with the cards because now I could put pictures in them. So it just upped my level of card sending and building relationships with my clients.
Awesome. Well, who would you say has been your biggest cheerleader, or who inspires you the most to do well with Send Out Cards?
With Send Out Cards, well, I think of life in general because it's kind of a whole, you've got your spiritual side. And for me, Abraham Hicks is one of my most favorite spiritual teachers. When it comes to gratitude and acknowledging and giving back, Cody Bateman, he's the CEO and founder of Send Out Cards. He's my most inspiring person there. There are many with that company, actually. And when it comes to human behavior, the person I go to is Tony Robbins. He's wonderful at understanding human behavior. And when it comes to finance, which is another important part of the whole puzzle, Robert Kiyosaki, I think, is a great place to start for a great foundation where you can start building the financial IQ. So they all have inspired me at some point, and they continue to today.
Great. Well, they're wonderful resources to look up, especially. So what products and services do you offer through Send Out Cards?
The primary product, the flagship, is the greeting card, and it could be a 2-panel greeting card like you buy in a store, or it could be a postcard, or a 3-panel card if you want to put out little mini newsletters for people. But lately now, in the last few years, I've been with the company for going on 8 years, but they've added a lot of wonderful gifts to the program. So people can send gourmet foods or jewelry or books or gifts for children and office type books for career people. they also have what's called a photo store, and a lot of people have been using this now in the last couple of years since they brought it on. And that's where you can create your own custom gifts. So it could be a calendar or a piece of wall art or a deck of cards with pictures of, the grandchildren or something along those lines. But one that I find is really great, especially for this community, since we're talking to direct sales and network marketing people, is you can put books inside the cards when you send them. And the books are written by different leaders in different direct sales and network marketing companies. A lot of them are based on personal development, almost all around, inspiring people and motivating them in some way. So they have a fantastic library from people across the board in this industry.
Wow, that's an excellent idea. So which product would be your favorite and why?
My favorite has been and probably always will be the simple 2-panel card. And the reason for that is because if I have a prompting to mail a card to somebody, if somebody's on my mind and I want to send them something to make them feel good, I just have to go to my computer, log in, and in less than a minute, I can have a card sent to them. And it's printed, stuffed, stamped, and mailed for about $1.50. And there's just nothing in the world that can beat that. I don't have to wait anymore to act on, a prompting to do something nice for another person.
Right, that's excellent. Well, how can customers go about getting your cards and gifts?
In order to become a customer, you have to register through a distributor with the company. So I just send everybody to my website. And the website address is www.cardattraction.com. And when a person visits that website, there are a couple little videos that play. They're maybe 2-3 minutes. And it helps a person decide if they want to be a customer. Some want to be a distributor because they know that they want to tell friends about it. But either way, a person can pretty much look at the website and decide what they want. All the information's there. They can look at customer packages. I do like when they contact me, whether it be through that website, they can fill in a form. Some people will go to Facebook and look me up and write me there too. But it's always great to have a conversation with them because I can find out exactly, how many cards they might want to send in a year or what their frequency of sending might be. And I'm happy to guide them and help them get a customer package that's best for them.
Excellent. So do y'all offer fundraisers?
Send Out Cards doesn't offer fundraisers where a distributor would, go like most other people do and sell product to raise funds. We do have a lot of churches and nonprofits and school programs and different charitable organizations who have become distributors with the company, and they use Send Out Cards to raise funds by selling customer packages. However, because it's a print-on-demand product, that's what keeps the prices so low. There's not really a tangible product you carry with you to sell for fundraisers. So we've got a little bit of a different landscape with this company.
Good deal. So does your company offer any specials?
Because of the price of the cards, they can be anywhere from 62 cents to 93 cents to a couple of dollars, depending on how you buy them. They're about the third of the cost of what you buy in a store already. So when you get a card from Send Out Cards, you're getting a special every single day. You can't get much cheaper without getting it for free.
Great. Well, yes, the last time I went shopping for a card, I think it was like $3.99, and I was like, for a card, I'm going to spend more on like the packaging and the card than I did on the actual gift.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. Whenever you said, for about $1.50, you can send one with postage, with it nicely printed correct on the envelope, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. That's just great to be able to send something so nice for such a reasonable price. And it's so much easier than having to go buy the stamps and then sit at home and write it all out and then get in your car and go mail it. Or at least I live in a small town and we don't have a mailman, so we have to go to the P.O. box.
Oh, yes.
So
yeah.
Anyways, that's great. So how can customers benefit the most whenever... Okay, never mind. I'm just going to edit that part out. I was just going to ask, how can your customers benefit the most in savings when they order from you? But since they already have wonderful savings, you don't have to worry about that, right?
Did you want me to show a couple of the like what a card might look like, or what one of the little gifts look like? Would you like me to do that at this point, or
Sure, that's
because I
fine.
have a couple here handy with me?
Oh, no, that's fine. You can.
Oh, okay. Because I'll do that since you're, kind of asking what they
Okay.
might look like. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is what the envelopes look like. So it looks like your own handwriting, and it's got a real stamp up in the corner. It's not a metered postage. So this is what arrives in somebody's mailbox when you just send a regular card. And what I'll often do, and this is just to give people an idea, is I'll go onto somebody's Facebook page and I'll see if they're celebrating a birthday, or if they're celebrating some great event in their life, or maybe even if they're having a challenge, and I'll send them a card to make them feel good or celebrate with them. So what I'll often do is when I go on their wall, I'll find quotes that they like, because I know all their favorite things are posted on their wall, or you might find something on a person's Pinterest board. But I'll put that on the front of a card, and then inside I'll put a little note. Sometimes I'll put their picture all over the inside of the card. It just depends on what they've got online that I can pull. It has to be a good quality photo. But then you always just put a really nice little message celebrating them. So this card was 93 cents plus a stamp for me. So, and another couple I'll show quickly, and I know for those in the audio world who can't see it, I'm just showing a card here that's got a picture of lipstick. It's an Avon branded card that if you were an Avon rep, you could send to new people on your team. Or I've created all kinds of them for people in different companies. This one I'm showing right now is one for Epicure. And we've done different ones for Melaleuca, many different Arbonne, all kinds of companies. But another card I'll show you real quick, because this is really popular in the direct sales and network marketing industries. It's a 3-panel card. And what I'll do is send it to a new distributor when they join my company. And I may put instructions inside. I might put, pictures or just little elements inside that help them get started, but it's something visual that they have, and it's something they can hold in their hand. And I do that a lot, even as a marketing piece that you want to hand out to people. I'll just show one other little thing to Chantel. I have a little box beside me that I had sent to me. When the gifts arrive, they could arrive in, a little box like this with a couple things in it with a card. But you can send, gourmet foods. I've got brownies and chocolate covered cranberries and blueberries in here. Or I've got natural doggy treats in here. I've got people who send treats to their friends' pets and things like that, or just little things people can put on a windowsill. At Valentine's Day, they were shipping fresh roses to people and fresh strawberries dipped in chocolate. So there are hundreds of gifts to choose from. I've just showed a few here.
Excellent. Well, that's quite a selection already just that you showed. So I can't wait to get online and see what all's out there. Was there anything else that you'd like to say about your product, or send out cards, or how the customers can get in contact with you?
The best way to get in contact with me is just to go to www.cardattraction.com. There you'll find videos that can, give you a lot of information. And people can also, from that website, send a free card if they want. I have a gift account set up that has 2 cards and 2 stamps. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. You could be in any country and you can mail to any country. There's enough in there to pay for the stamps and the cards. So if you want to click on that button to send a free card, a little video will open up with a friend named Jules, and she'll walk you through sending the card. And once you've opened up that gift account, I've put a lifetime on it of 14 days. So you can play around with it, click on all the buttons and see what all the system can do. And then if you decide, yeah, I do want to use this, you can join on your own. The links are all there, or send me a little note and I'm happy to walk you through it. It's built on relationships, this whole company, so I will sit with every single person who wants to get started and make sure they get started right.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being on the show today, and I'm looking forward to hearing about your business opportunity and how you've grown your business tomorrow.
Thank you, Chantel.
Thanks for listening, and we look forward to meeting you at DirectSellNation.com, where we support the guys and gals next door. Be sure to tune in next time for more great information from Direct Sell Nation and Chantel Schultz. Please be aware that these interviews are conducted with independent representatives and are not official spokespersons for their respective companies. For more information about a specific company, please visit their website.